Hello and welcome to my channel, Green Line Goddess Tarot. We've got the Three of Pentacles coming out for you. This is your reading for December the 9th. So moving on from the full moon in Gemini, I actually had a little bit of a revelatory, interesting experience last night where I was really strongly guided to just somebody I'd never heard of's YouTube channel. And I was like, oh, okay, I really feel like there was something they were doing on their channel. I'm like, I've never seen this person before. They were an astrologer. I'm like, this is such a good idea. I really felt like I was being guided towards this. And I'm like, okay, now I need to change direction in some way, shape or form. And then this morning I pulled some angel cards just saying, is this actually, I really feel like suddenly I'm being guided towards this whole new direction. And very clear guidance came out. They were super clear. Like I got yes, no answers. I've actually made a little short about it because I was like, oh, I love it when the answers are so clear. And as intuitives, we still do doubt ourselves, but it just feels like, oh, and when I went to upload the short, I noticed that it was 111 megabytes. I'm like, oh, okay, definitely the angels are talking to me at this moment in time. So yes, feels exciting, but let's have a look at what's coming in for December the 9th. So it kind of has this kind of fresh breakthrough energy, which is interesting. The Three of Pentacles, knowing your value. This is where we left off yesterday. Something very valuable has come in where it's like the universe is connecting you to your self-worth, your self-value. You've got something really worthwhile to contribute to the world in some way, shape or form. So it feels there's some kind of new, something beautiful and wonderful is birthing with that, with the Ace of Cups, which is really lovely. And we have this sense with the Knight of Wands that there's a positive shift and change. I mean, this is Sagittarius energy. We're in Saggy season. So Knight of Wands is just want to go out, like, let's make this change. Let's go off on the adventure. Feeling quite optimistic and ready for change. So that's a really nice energy to come through. It is next to the Chariot. So it's saying, even though you've got a lot of optimism and it's like, let's do it, you're still going to require some effort with the Chariot card. This is, overcoming obstacles through and bringing things together into a focus. It might be hard to focus. Maybe you're wanting to go off and get excited. The Knight of Wands is actually an energy of very spontaneous as well. But the Chariot energy is like, I need to focus and I need to it's this emotional surge of willpower, what's the word? Like bringing together. There's a word which I can't think of right now. Harnessing. Yes, harnessing your willpower. These sphinxes in the Chariot's actually made of stone in this card. The sphinxes it's not moving, but you're overcoming and moving forward through this sheer sense of emotional surge and willpower that's coming in. So it's almost like it's a card of Cancer. So it's like put on your armor, put on your shell. We're going out there, we're taking this on, we're going into battle kind of thing and overcoming anything that might be standing in your way because it's like, yes, this is a great idea or new direction or something that's come through for you here. But I need to I need to fight for it in some way, shape or form. I need to be strong to get that. And so the Six of Pentacles is when there's a little bit of extra, this is a generous energy. So this can be gifts coming to you, gifts of money, or it can be you being a little bit more generous, putting a bit of extra time and effort and energy into something. Maybe you have to give something to get something back. So it's about balancing resources as well. So if this is what this is about, balancing resources could be something that could come in with this. And ultimately the Seven of Wands, this is the character of getting themselves in a better position. They've elevated themselves up through sheer force of will and through sheer effort. Absolutely. And it's like now I've can see how I can leverage myself into a better position, especially, with this Six of Pentacles. This can be the give and take within a relationship. It can be around money or just things out of balance around the home or around health, whatever material resources that are wanting to restore some kind of balance. I feel like that's part of what this is. And so it's a real confidence boosting energy. The chooks are going off, someone's laid an egg. And it's potentially when these winds of change come in with the Knight of Wands, ready to take action, this is where you might be feeling like something has been activated or started, this process of connecting to joy, happiness, love, or just feeling very differently, just feelings in general. A lot of feelings could come up with this. So like in general, this just feels like a really positive move forward, but it is going to require a little bit of effort. But the Ace of Cups is something beautiful, birthing. It potentially could make you really happy moving into this new direction. And so, yeah, I feel like once the obstacles or the oppositional energy gets removed, it's like it's this Gemini energy of the full moon of things can move quickly, so it's a fast moving mercurial energy that comes in with it. And yeah, we've got the Gemini and the Gemini energy with the Sagittarius going, I'll take this idea and I'll run with it. I'll take this energy and we're going to move forward with it. So yeah, it's like I said, it's mutable, so it can suddenly shift and change direction really fast. And I keep getting this sense of the winds have changed and suddenly it's like adapting and something can come in and change really quickly. But it actually feels like a really positive new direction. So that is the reading for the 9th. And this might also be with the Knight of Wands, this sense of acceleration energy coming in. We're accelerating and you're in the racing towards the end of the year kind of thing, or there's some kind of deadline you're racing towards at this moment in time. But I feel like the energy feels like it can feel like it's moving forward positively into a focus, which is why the Chariot's there in the middle, which is good. Otherwise, it's better than like having all this energy and it not knowing where to go with it. So it's really channeling this into something productive. So that is the reading for December the 9th. So thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment if you're interested in my personalized services. The link for that is in the description box below. Wanted to let you know also about electional astrology. I'm going to talk about this in the next couple of days. That this is the astrology of finding auspicious dates and timings for events. So this is a really great time if you're planning an event in 2023, whether it's a wedding, a launch, a course, traveling, moving home. Electional astrology is finding the best time for you to be doing this. And so this is a reading that I've been offering, or only just started up offering actually. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description box below. So that's the reading for December the 9th. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.